Come on! Tell me what happened.
What do you mean, tell me? What do you mean, tell me? No, you tell me.
Well, I'm here on the boat right now.
Yeah, but look, I already told you that we have to record.
But no.
But no way, David, no, we have to record. I don't know how else I have to explain it to you. We have to put out a video every 2 weeks. We still haven't recorded anything this week, and we have to record, and it can't keep being like this, man. Look, I don't care where you are. We are going to record. We have to record right now.
It's impossible! It's impossible. I mean, I've got the boat out of the water, stripping and sanding off all the paint. After that, I have to take the kids out for a walk. No, I can't. This week we'll have to delay it, do whatever shit, but I can't. It can't be done.
Delay it? I mean, it really can't be delayed. We'll make a slightly shorter video, something different, whatever you want, but we absolutely have to put out a video every 2 weeks. We just can't delay it. Figure it out. Let's see. You hauled the boat out, so it can't be that complicated to haul a boat out, right? What have you had to do, or what do you have to do?
It's clear you have no idea. I'm telling you, seriously. But you're catching me in a bad mood. You can't imagine the mess this is. Pulling the boat out sounds like it's a piece of cake, but it's not. First of all, it makes me super nervous, because you're going to have the boat out for a few days, and it's a big deal. But then you go, okay, I have to pull my boat out. First thing is to let them know so they can give you a time slot. They took forever to give me an appointment, for crying out loud. Then it's gonna rain the day after I pull it out. I mean, it sucks. On top of that, call 3 or 4 friends, because of course you've got to get out. You back the boat out. And you have to get it into a stone trench. There are stones on both sides, so you have to get it into a stone trench that it barely fits into the boat. Well, with 2 people helping you, one holding it from one side, another holding it from the other side, okay?
Do you need more people for that? I mean, my whole life, my dad has handled the mess all by himself.
Yeah, but your dad, besides the Trastolillo, of course. For the Trastolillo, the pit is a huge place. For me, it's a tiny place. But besides that, I could get him out by myself. But I don't have the confidence, even though they already grab it for you from up above and all. But just imagine, then you go over there, they grab it for you, they start lifting you up, and you're inside up there. They lift him up there swinging, and he bangs against the wall. Okay, now get down. I get down with shitty confidence. You get down? There, you keep getting up. They pull it back, and some guy comes along with one of those super powerful Karcher pressure washers and starts removing all the crap and stuff, like. And then they take you rolling around over there, and you can see how the boat starts rocking like that. Until they put it in a spot where you think the crane won't fit there. First of all, I don't know how you're going to get the crane in there, because the crane won't fit in there. and then they grab you with boards, with 4 wooden boards. And not only that, do you know the worst part? Once you get it there and you're thrilled, they come the next day and without telling you, move it somewhere else. And they've put me back here in the middle of nowhere. I can't. And on top of that, of course, you try explaining it to my wife, right? I'm really busy with this and also with the videos and I'm neglecting the kids.
No.
Figure it out, Carlos.
No.
Look, I insist. The video is going to come out today. I mean, we have to record it. Wait. And am I going to record it with you? Or if necessary, will I record it without you?
Yes, of course. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, are you gonna replace me? I'm the star of the channel. I mean, the channel without me is nothing. What are you going to do? Who's gonna film? What are you going to come out there doing? Hello, greetings, sailors. Welcome to the Low-Cost Sailor. You don't have the vibe or the style, you have no idea.
Okay, not me, but I'll find someone.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's how it is, right? You don't want to record? Fine. You know what I'm gonna tell you? Just stay right there doing your little things, okay? And I'm going to go and find someone else to replace you.
Well then, good luck to you.
All right.
All right, you all have it already. The script should have reached you. I'm assuming you've gone over it, so, well, come on in. Okay, the first one, come on in. Go ahead, do it.
Today we're going to save 3,000 euros. What am I saying? 3,000 euros? 5,000 euros.
Dude, man, a little more. I don't know. Intensity.
10,000 euros.
10,000, that's it? What a shitty amount to have saved, man. Okay, start again. Start again, please.
We're starting. Today we're going to save 3,000 euros. 5,000. 100,000 euros. 1 million euros.
It doesn't convince me.
I'm the new low-cost sailor.
I'm not convinced.
And you know it.
Come on. Bring in the next one, please.
Well, Carlos, that sounds very great to me, but you'll have to explain a little bit of my character's background to me. Who am I? You'll have to tell me a bit. What do you expect me to play?
But I already sent you all the paperwork. Let's see. The low-cost sailor. Get into character a little more. The junk, the knickknacks, the botch jobs, the Chinese. Think about the Chinese people.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I understand it and try to internalize it. Well, today we're going to save a whole lot more euros. Welcome, sailors.
Greetings, sailors, and welcome to another new episode of the Low-Cost Sailor. Greetings, sailors. Welcome to another new episode.
Greetings, sailors, and welcome to a new episode of the Local Sailor.
I really don't see it. You're honestly just too much of a method actor, Israel. No, I still don't see it. Next one, please.
Greetings, sailors. Today, since the cheapskate isn't here with us, we're going to spend all the money that's genuinely necessary to get components that will last for a lifetime.
No.
Let's take a closer look, Dad. The low-cost sailor. Low cost. Cheap stuff. For the love of God's sake. The next one, please.
Greetings, sailors, and welcome to a new episode of The Low-Cost Sailor. Today, we're going to save ourselves 150,000 euros on a failed marriage and the child support payments for 2 kids.
Stop.
You can't really say that, man.
How do you mean no?
Well, not really.
Yeah, man, if they're not sponsoring anyone, we can say whatever we want here, right?
No.
Okay, I'll try again. Come on, I'm going. Today we're going to save $60,000 because of your midlife crisis by buying you that fancy car with this Atlantic crossing trip.
But dude, can't you make me a normal intro? Let's call you George.
But you don't sound convinced. Is it because I'm not bald?
Man, if you go ahead and shave your head... Oh my goodness. Well, it really was my last resort, but I'm not going to have any other choice, so let's see if it works. Hi Jose, how are you?
Carlos, man, how are you?
Good, really very good. Here I am. Look, just one thing. Could you keep a secret for me, please?
Can I keep a secret? Of course. Everything is confidential. Yes.
Look, I'm going to tell you. We are looking for a replacement for David. We're going to remove him from the channel.
You don't say. Are you looking for a replacement for David? And what's this about?
Because he's been on a streak lately where he's basically unbearable. He's in full-on diva mode about absolutely everything. He has to do whatever he feels like. He just makes stuff up. I mean, it really just can't be. So I was holding auditions, but honestly, nobody really convinces me. And I thought, look, what could possibly be better? What could be better than having the new low-cost sailor be David's brother? Because honestly, I think if we set you up really quick with some kind of filter, they might not even notice. What do you think?
Well, I'd be delighted. You're a great artist, and honestly, it would be an honor to work with you.
Do you have something you could send us as a trial so we can see how it works out for us?
I can put together an episode and send it to you on a tape through the mail if you'd like, and see if it suits you. I'd be delighted.
Okay, fabulous.
I'll send it to you. What format do you have?
I always use Betamax. Okay, Betamax because it has the best quality.
Betamax. No, I only have VHS. All right, fine. I'll send it to you on Betamax. I'll figure out a way to send it to you. Well, if you like it, just tell me, and that's perfect. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Let's see if we can work together. All right, a hug.
Come on, Jose. See you later. It's already done, right?
Man, you've had me going since 7 in the morning. It's already 7:15 now, and I still haven't even had breakfast yet, so I really need to get to eating my breakfast.
Don't you know you have to eat breakfast in the morning? You have to eat breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day.
Yes. Breakfast is absolutely the most important meal of the day. That's why I only eat breakfast. I have breakfast at 8 in the morning, at 2 in the afternoon, at 5 in the afternoon, at 10 at night, and above all, a really good breakfast before going to sleep. Well then, stop messing around and press the button. We're starting. Greetings, sailors, and welcome to a new episode of The Low-Cost Sailor. Today we're going to save... Well, today isn't an episode about saving anything at all. No, this isn't one of those episodes where I show you some photos from back when I was younger and still had hair and muscles and just how much fun I was having. And just take a look at me now. Here I am with my 2 twins, the future sea dogs. No, this isn't one of those episodes where I try to persuade you that I'm a movie guy, some member of showbiz, a Hollywood director, or any kind of actor. Today's episode isn't about saving, but about giving you ideas on how to cause unnecessary damage, possibly costing David's boat thousands of euros. And what exactly for? Well, so we can later watch how he fixes it with those pretty crappy products he brings back from China, and so he'll make even more of these really nice episodes for us. But anyway, to wreck the boat, the very first thing is for David to invite us to sail on his boat. This is actually quite easy, for example, by feeding his enormous ego and his rather lustful thoughts. Oh, I absolutely love your YouTube show. What a very handsome and so incredibly hot sailor you are. If you invited me onto your boat, I would do absolutely anything that you asked me to do. It's also possible to go after his rather soft-hearted nature. Oh, I feel truly awful. I've only got about 2 months left to live. My dream would be to go and visit Loco Sailor's boat. David, please invite me to come along and take a ride on your boat, or even finally take advantage of his rather overly excessive capitalist greed. I'm an American investor with many millions of dollars ready to invest in your YouTube channel. But first, I demand that you take me out for a ride on your boat to see that your inventions are real and not like when I invested in land. Anyway, once on the boat, the fun begins. When you get there, David will tell you that it's better to walk completely barefoot on the boat's deck. Barefoot? Oh, come on. What did you think? That we're going to walk around showing off our feet so everyone can realize we haven't trimmed our nails in 3 months? No way. The best thing is to show up wearing some really nice shoes like these right here with a black rubber sole. These black-soled shoes leave marks on the deck that not even Mr. Clean can remove. Also, when he takes us sailing through the truly incomparable Bay of Santander, we can tell him, and to really get into the Cantabrian spirit, why don't you play some of those traditional mountain jotas over the loudspeakers so we can dance right here on this deck? Yes, like those in the video, but on the ship's deck. You're going to leave the deck with so many marks that we're already waiting for that video where someone brings muriatic acid and Chinese boar bristle brushes to clean those decks and leave them shining like gold. That's right, by scraping and scraping away. After that, here's another idea. If you come to the boat, you're not going to show up completely empty-handed either. You've really got to bring him something like a small gift, right? Something genuinely nice that can be placed on the boat. For example, a piece of art, like a truly nice painting, just like this one right here, see? That said, when he's up on deck, just to surprise him, you go down below and, with a really sturdy wall hook, you put it up on the boat's wall, carefully hammering it in with a proper solid hammer. But yes, you should bring the wall hook and the hammer yourselves, because maybe he doesn't even have them on the boat. The best thing is to hang the painting as low as you can on the boat's wall so he won't have to look up. But if water starts coming out of that small little hole by the hook, don't go anywhere near it. Don't go near it. Don't worry about it. That way we give David the chance to make a really nice video for us about how he brought earplugs all the way from China to plug up the holes they make in the boat. Finally, a really great idea. When you get to the boat, you can say to David, "David, where is the toilet?" This thing about saying retraite sounds kind of childish to me, I think. I don't know. WC? When you get to the boat, you say, "David, where's the WC?" That's honestly pretty corny, isn't it? Carlos, help me out. How do you really say it? What are other ways to say this?
La toilette.
Oh, well, yes, I do like that one. You ask David, "David, where is la toilette?" Once you go into la toilette and do your business, will I be thinking about the toilet paper then? Because maybe David won't even provide you with any toilet paper. That's why I recommend that you bring a good roll from home. Because that way, when you have a problem... Now, what am I supposed to do with this? Where do I throw it out? David told me to toss it in the trash can, but I'm not doing that because it'll smell awful, and they'll blame me since I was the one in the bathroom. So what am I supposed to do with this? Well, I shoved it into the toilet. There it goes. And then that's it. Well, that's it, right? Since it's already in there now. I'm not saying, come on, just a little more, and then just a little more. And then we press the smaller flush button on the toilet tank. Yes, most likely we've basically clogged up just about all the pipes on David's boat, possibly costing him thousands of euros. To fix it like this, we're going to take a closer look at how David makes one of those episodes where he gets a plumber shipped in a box from China to fix the situation for him. Sailors, I truly hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm signing off right now from the deck of my brand new boat, and as you already know, if you'd like to send us donations, you can do that directly on the website www.givememoney.com. Thank you, and see you in the next episode.
I think it fits me really well. You're identical, you look a lot like him. I think that even the way you speak, nobody will notice any difference. So I think we should move forward. I'm convinced.
Well, perfect, just perfect. But well, I'm going to tell you a few small conditions here. What I want is $10,000 per episode. 10 episodes paid in advance, up front.
$10,000 for each and every episode.
Second condition, I want a trailer so I can get changed. Nothing fancy at all. As long as it's 2 centimeters longer than George Clooney's, that works fine for me.
Like George Clooney.
Okay.
A trailer that's slightly bigger than George Clooney's.
Third condition, by the way. Something super easy. You know I love M&Ms, right? Well, I want that trailer stuffed with M&Ms. Yes, but I only like the green ones. The green M&Ms. So I want that trailer packed with green M&Ms.
A trailer full of green M&Ms.
One more small thing, boat. This boat is absolute crap. No. I want a real boat, you know? A boat like Ronaldo's. Cabins, with its own pool, its very own nightclub. That way you can really shoot on that boat. Man, that's crap.
Okay. Well, please don't worry about it. I'll make sure to pass all of this information along to the production team, and we'll call you back soon. We will call you back. Don't worry about it. Jose. Alright, thank you very much. Best regards. Regards.
Alright, I'll see you again a bit later. A really big hug. What a total sucker.
Well, this has been today's video. It's a little bit different from what you're usually used to, but David is still right there with his stories. Okay, that's enough with the noise now, right? At least let me do the sign off without any extra noise. No, look, you're the one who's going to do the sign off because I've already worked quite enough on this week's video.
Wow.
Well, thank you very much for your attention, navigators. I hope you liked today's episode, especially because I hardly had to do anything. If you liked the episode, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe? You've also got the little bell to receive notifications. You have all the links in the video description and on our website, www.thelowcostsailor.com. See you again in just a couple of weeks in a brand new episode of The Low Cost Sailor.
One thing, at the very least, after all of this commotion, you can at least tell me that there's going to be a video about what you're doing to the boat. There'll be a video, right?
It's best because otherwise you'd want to kill yourself.